We're about to get into Chasing LA Season 2, Episode 2. So this is going to be my live reaction. I actually get to catch it and give it to you live. So, yeah, that's what we're about to get into. So, I'm about to skip ahead a little bit because actually I am a little bit behind because I'm a little bit late. Excuse my hair, it's all over the place. But anywho, let's get into it. All right, so we got Andre. Oh yeah, he's going into his birthday party. Woo! He come on in. All right, they seem like they're having fun. Okay, they're having fun at the birthday party. So let's be clear about the situation. Honestly, I think that because King Payne was said to have paid the most for this LLC, what I'm assuming is that Andre is like, okay, you probably were just a follower of just joining the group or joining in on a group venture. But considering that he probably thinks that, okay, but King Payne was the mastermind behind the whole thing. And so therefore I don't mess with him, but I'll forgive you because, you know, I know you probably just did something out of anger at that moment. Whatever. Anyways. Oh, now, y'all didn't catch that during that speech that Andre was giving during his birthday party. He said, you know, some people tried to put me down. I had a rough year last year. Some people tried to put me down. Did y'all see Jeremy pointed at Miss Thing over there sitting in the corner? Did y'all, what's her name? Jayla. Y'all see that Jeremy pointed over at Jayla, right? Gotta catch that real quick. They go on into this little room. Of course, it's the cast members, right? And then Poetic Soldier. There we go. Poetic Soldier. Y'all, I promise you, every time I want to call him Poetic Justice. But anyways, Poetic Soldier, he comes in. You know, everybody wants to know who this person is, you know, what they're bringing to the group. So I'm assuming he's coming by way of Andre and to this scene, right? So he comes in, he does the gentleman thing, seems kind of really suave, I guess, taking on this whole poetic approach, whatever, romantic approach. Yeah. So, of course, Jeremy brings up, you know, was everybody that was invited, did everybody that was invited come? And he said, yeah, everybody I wanted to be here was here. And then we get into the man. So Jeremy tells Andre, thank you for bringing someone that we can verify credentials. Then here comes Nico, which is Andre's friend who grabbed the chair last season. Anyways, he come and he give him some camera time because, you know, why not? And he gives his apology to Jayla for the incidents that occurred from the previous season and basically wanted to bury the hatchet. Woo woo, girl. We wasn't even concerned. All right, Andre, you get to talking about this LLC being $800 again. Stop. Again, stop. Secretary of State fees not $800. And what I'm looking at is the fact that y'all sat there and let him say that and didn't say nothing. Just nothing. What kind of friends are you? Now, don't get me wrong. That is a fee that you have to pay eventually. But to form the LLC, they did not need $800, and he knew that. He knows that, but he's banking on the fact that we, the people, don't know that, but we know that. Now, they keep the bank. If they continued that LLC on or kept, you know, holding the LLC, then yes, eventually they will have to pay $800 a year to keep that LLC. But that's not to form that LLC. Stop misleading the people. All right, so in the next scene, we get over to Nicole Ray, and she comes in with her scene and basically tells us that she's having a 5-year anniversary for the salon, which kudos to that. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of effort and time and money to actually keep a business running for 5 years. So definitely kudos for that. They're planning an anniversary party, so we'll get to see that hopefully in a coming up episode. And then it's not talking about a podcast. They want to kind of like relaunch it, and looks like they're the only two that are doing it out of everyone that was doing it before. So that'll be interesting to see this Friendsgiving thing. So I don't know exactly what period of time it is. I'm assuming it's around Thanksgiving since they said something about Halloween. So yeah, so for Thanksgiving, I'm assuming they don't get together with family. So they're getting together with friends, which that's actually pretty normal in California. I can say that especially because I live out here too, and a lot of people are from different places. I mean, so unless you're actually a California native, I could see you doing a Friendsgiving for sure. Because you're probably far away from your family. Saying that she is inviting Hershey Liqueur to the Friendsgiving, which there was a little bit of shade because you can see that there's definitely some possessiveness when it comes to their friendship. And she is talking to her best girl, so I could see how that is. She's kind of in like her no new friend zone, so she's kind of skeptical to see how Hershey's gonna bring or what Hershey's gonna bring. So all I'm gonna say is, Hershey, just be ready to be on your toes. I hope you're quick with it. I hope you're witty, because you might have to catch a little bit of shade, but I think they're gonna welcome you in just fine, because I think you fit in just fine anywhere you go. So I think y'all gonna love Hershey, because we all do anyway. All right, so we get into the next scene. This next scene is gonna be with Rich Bomb and King Payne. They kind of discuss their music. And King Payne said that Rich Bomb ain't on no platforms, and Rich Bomb basically said that, you know what, I heard some of his tracks and they were trash. So we definitely want to see what's going, transpire from that. And then Jayla comes, and they start talking about Andre. King Payne wasn't invited to the party, and so he threw his shade about the cheap stuff from the last party, plasticware and things of that nature. He threw his shade on that. And then they start talking about this LLC. And baby, I can say one thing. King Payne is hilarious. He is hilarious. And come to find out, it looks like he still has the LLC, still owns the LLC, and Andre is wanting the LLC. But yeah, that brings all this to a head as to the beef and why it is that King Payne and Andre are still kind of at odds. He still has this man's LLC. All right, I mean, King Payne just basically broke it down. He said them girls is not your friends. They doing this, they doing that, they talking about you, still bringing you up in conversations, talking about stuff they don't know. Don't be deceived, girl. They are being nice to you, trying to get in close with you, girl. Them ain't the ones. That's basically all he says. And yeah, so there's gonna be some more to come with that. We already see that kind of building up a little bit, so we definitely gonna come back to that later. Right. So William the Baddest finally actually makes himself in a scene that's not on the phone, and he's sitting down with Sydney Starr. Now they're talking. They even have a little heart-to-heart moment when he's kind of telling Sydney how much he appreciates her, and she's kind of a mentor of sorts. To see, she's giving him advice about different things. I don't know if it's great advice or good advice, but hey, she is. Yeah, I mean, clearly she looks up to her. So whatever works. It was nice to see someone else outside of the branch. I did notice that you gave Natalie Nunn and BGC a plug. I did notice that. Hope they paid you extra for that, and we'll see what else. William Baddest has to offer. He's from the South. He's from New Orleans, and so that'll be interesting to see, to bring that New Orleans culture to LA. To see the mixture of that should be pretty interesting. And I think he's gonna get a little bit later with someone, so we'll get to see another side of that. Look, one thing we can say about William is, you may not like the guy, but he does chase the bag. He does get around. He is, known in the industry to be doing some things, working with some big names. So for that, we're definitely going to give you your kudos. Again, don't know if you have the correct mentor, but both of y'all do entertainment, so hey, it may work. It's LA Fashion Week, and Andre is walking the red carpet with a couple of his friends. You remember his friend Nico from the party last year, this year, whatever. But yeah, they're walking the red carpet. They're having a good time. That's really cool. He's actually rocking one of the jackets from one of the designers that is featured on the red carpet, and then he's rocking a Shop Him silk shirt to go with it, and it looks pretty good. I think it looks really good. Definitely a way to get the brand and get out, being a socialite out in town in LA, definitely. Now, LA Fashion Week is not as big as New York Fashion Week. We all know that. But it is growing. So I'm not surprised to see a lot of people trying to, push forward that. Ian is having an event. It's not really an event. What they're doing is they're filming a tutorial for some skincare product, not really products, the skincare regimen. Using some things that you already have in your home. If y'all know, Fly King Eye does have the skincare line with the products. So, he was doing something that is going to, and something around that. Okay. So, he invites Poetic and Andre to come and do the tutorial with him, which is, again, showing these guys working and working toward their goals. Pretty much try to get Poetic's take on the other night at the party. Apparently him and Jayla went out afterwards, after the party, and continued partied on. So it sounds like, from what Poetic was saying, he invited her out and she ended up getting into an altercation with someone at the bar. But he did say that she was being disrespected. So he did also understand why, how it got that far. Andre thought that there was something going on between Poetic and Jeremy. Because he says that Jeremy was giving googly eyes. So I wonder what's up with that. Do they have a past? Are they trying to get a future? Or is Jeremy just trying to play his card? And then he says that pretty much after the Jayla incident altercation at that bar, he woke up the next morning and his car was hit. Just a regular Saturday night in LA, if you ask me. Pretty much, yeah, that's how it goes. In the next scene, we see Hershey go over to Nicole Ray's. Gonna get this wig rejuvenated, and girl, the shade started on the way in the door. You know what, Nicole Ray, I like you, but you're a really shady person. I'm here for it because it's funny, some of it, but girl, I hope you don't have no flaws, Miss Ma'am, because you throw a lot of shade. I hope you're gonna be able to catch some of that shade back. Anywho, yeah, so we see they talk about different things. So Hershey basically says that he wants to bring Nicole Ray into the group or whatever and introduce him to a group of friends. This is really getting Hollywood because y'all, we knew y'all on a reality show. Y'all not really inviting people in to your group of friends. Y'all are all on a show together. So I just wish we would cut the whole thing acting like people are coming into the group by way of other people when, although that does happen, this is not the case. These people clearly don't know each other. So I just, quit the crap. Quit the crap. Just keep it real, Hey, boom, heard about this person. Heard they do good work. I came to see what they was talking about. Anywho, so Hershey talking about and introducing her to a couple of other cast members that she was going to clearly be introduced into anyway. And then she's going to invite Hershey to her Friendsgiving that she's going to be having with her close friends. Now, her other friend already made it known that no new friends. So, we're about to see what that's about. I mean, she did say something about inviting Hershey. So, I know Hershey's going to be okay, but Hershey's going to invite 2 more people. He said Andre and Ian. Yes, they do know how to handle themselves in most situations. So, I don't really see a problem with that. However, we do know Andre can and will get out of pocket sometimes, but hopefully he'll keep his cool. We'll see how that plays out. And now in the next scene, we head over to Nicole Ray's beautiful house. I mean, beautiful house. Kudos to you for that. I don't know if it was a rental, Airbnb, or if it was your real house, but regardless, it was nice. Definitely a cute coin was spent for that. So we have Hershey. Andre rolls up, and then we have Ian rolls up. Ian's not in nude, and Nicole Ray is literally not having that at all. Hershey's trying to kind of ease it in that there's 3 people coming. They were supposed, one of those people is a +1 of a +1, so he doesn't really know who that person is. And come to find out that the third person is Jayla, who's not going to be able to make it, but is sending a +1. That is weird. I'm sorry. That is totally weird. If you can't make it to an event, you definitely don't send someone else to stand in on your behalf, especially if I don't know that person. See, Andre, he pulls up. Everybody's noticing the big nice house and the wonderful things. Everything is like over the top. It is real grand, and clearly that's right up Andre's alley. So, he's already trying to see how he can get in where he fit in, get his feet in the door to see how he can, you know, get closer to Miss Nicole Ray, because she is clearly representative of the area or the lifestyle in which he's trying to live. So he clearly sees an opportunity, and he clearly also is not only great at networking, but he is definitely the king of flattery, and he knows how to work it and work it well. He knows how to mimic those who are in front of him in order to kind of create a rapport with that person. So the same way that Miss Nicole Ray was about the shadiness and the glam type of aura that she has, he crunk his up too, and now they seem like some pretty they could be really close in the future. Now Ian, I think he can get in the party too. It was just that she was not having it for his non-nude outfit. The apparently the dress attire was strictly enforced, and he didn't do it. And then on top of not wearing a nude color, it was a hoodie, and I'm with her. It wasn't giving, bro. Yeah, you missed that mark on that one, but it's okay. It's okay. You still have your skincare line. Your skin does look beautiful. Rich Bomb shows up. Now, two problems. One, he's extremely late. Now, I know some people believe in showing up fashionably late, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, yeah, he's extremely late. To be a +1 especially, not knowing who's going to be there, what they're going to be like. I'm pretty sure Jayla told him something, probably like, oh, Hershey's there, he's cool. But again, this is a reality show that has cast. Who knew they were going to be on a show together? I'm still not understanding why we're trying to pretend that we don't know people are coming. I don't know, it's just weird to me. But yeah, so that happens, and yeah, so he gets there, he gets sit down, and then the episode kind of really ends there, if you want my honest opinion about it. They didn't really say anything, and it kind of leads over into the next episode, which is apparently going to start off at this dinner table with Rich Bomb kind of getting grilled by the guys, really, the guys and girls, because of his relationship or lack thereof with Jayla. So yeah, we're gonna see about that. Anywho, thank you for tuning in to another video. I hope you did enjoy this review recap, my opinion type situation. Chasing LA, season 2, episode 2. Peace out. See you on another video. Hey, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you like my video. Y'all come over here looking at my stuff. You're gonna look at it, make sure you hit the like button, and definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can get some more stuff.